Oh, I think we're just going. Hi, welcome Assumption Esports. This is Daniel. No Carter tonight, so it's just going to be me casting. We have a nice game today. We have Assumption Valorant versus GREC Valorant. So we should be good to go soon as we're getting into this. Go over the roster once again, in case we're unfamiliar with any of these wonderful players. We have Ethan, we have Connor, we have Tom, we have Peyton, and we have Jaden from left to right there. And it looks like both teams are ready, so we'll get right into it. Okay, see. We'll see. Assumption is going to lock in a roster pretty quickly here. Opted for some pretty familiar and some different picks. On to Lotus. Lotus, a map that we've been selecting more and more since it's now in rotation, and we've had some mixed success on it. We won it pretty well last time we played on it, but the time before that we almost threw dramatically. So it should be a good. You can swap the banners. Should be a good game, and yeah, we'll wait to get into that.
Down A. Spike planted. Flash out. One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
And a nice round for Assumption, barely winning in that one, thanks to a nice plant by Connor and Jaden, followed by some good protection of their site. This is gonna enable the Assumption a little free round, get off those pistols, see what they can do with some higher caliber weapons. And they're once again going to opt for an A push here. Connor got hit by something, and now he's behind cover here, but they know where he is. Connor takes the peek, but he's gonna fall. Too many angles to contest there. Tom's gonna miss his shot there, and he's gonna fall. Unable to get the headshot he needs. Assumption not having A-side control, but no one really from GREC is in a position to contest the plant right now. Probably going to play for a post-plant retake as they go to retake their heaven side of A-site, while Assumption backs off, unaware of the locations of any of the GREC members. And they're going to opt for a slow rotate. Cypher util is up in C-site, though, with 30 left. They're gonna have to. It looks like they're gonna opt for a B push here. We'll see if they can get anything away from it. Taking for a plant. Ethan gets one. Plant down. Good frags from Assumption here. And that's gonna be the round. A great hold from Assumption, as just supporting Payton's plant, getting those frags on people who try and peek out and stop his plant. Just good gameplay all around there. Assumption will now have to contest with GREC having real guns, as they're no longer stuck on those pistols, with 3 of them opting for Vandals and 2 opting for Bulldogs. For a BC hold here. Assumption is having to get this out of C site. Cypher has all his util there, so he'll know where they're coming. And he sees the util goes out, and Assumption making a hard commit to this C site. Tom is lurking mid, but not able to find anything off of it. Plant's going down. Tom spots the jet out, but not able to make any connect there. Connor refrags, but he's going to fall to Cypher. And now, Assumption is on their back foot as they've lost almost all of their people. It's just Tom left. He sees the head, but he shoots, announcing his presence. Tries to get the head, but unfortunately not in the proper position for that, and he's going to fall. And that's going to be the round for GREC. Out. Connor falls. As his little rush onto the A site was not well received. Perhaps too well received. This might be more accurate. Off the blind. Jaden gets 2. It's the jet left. But she's blinded as well, and she's going to fall. Tom is on that B side by himself, getting rid of that mid control from GREC.
Spike planted.
And that's going to be a nice sweep from, not sweep, but a nice round from Assumption. Looking very dominant that round, flashing every player, not taking any like half fights, just really making sure that they have the tools and ability to win the fights in front of them. Just good gameplay all around. So they're opting for a C push this time. Did not have a lot of success with that in the past, but we'll see if this is a better round for them. Tom holding a lurking angle, shooting to announce his presence. Make them think he's holding that as he quickly goes for a rotate. And they're on C site as they push in there. Connor's going for a lurk, sees one. Is not able to really land any consistent damage there, though. Jet gets 3. And it's all on Jaden, and it's not going to be enough. And that's going to be a defuse for GREC.
All missiles away.
Assumption's going to opt for an A push this time. We'll see if they're able to make anything out of it. Smoke fell on that A site. We'll see if anyone trying to hold these angles out there. And it looks like Thomas smoked out B side as well, as all of Assumption is huddled up.
Seconds left.
30 seconds left. Assumption's going to have to make a quick push here.
Spike down A.
5v3, but Jet's so low health. Hiding behind the tree. Gets Ethan. All on Jaden and Tom now. Neither of them see on their left though, and they both fall.
We get a pick, we move in. Got it?
Assumption all tied up on a save round with, how many is that? 5 stingers? Just gunning onto a B site where those long angles aren't going to be a problem. Carter's in.
Bomb buddy out.
Bomb out. Plant is down. Still 5v5.
Fire in the hole!
Tom falls. So does Connor, but Jaden gets one.
Last player standing.
All on Ethan now. He has to push. But it does not. There's simply too many players, and he just can't get through them all. And he's going to fall. And that's going to put it 3-4 Assumption. Now in the back seat here as GREC is taking 3 in a row. Connor's in. Sees a Cypher. Gets the shots on him.
Like I never left.
4v4. Ethan almost gets one, but Tom gets the frag first.
Launching thorns. Thorns are alive.
One enemy remaining.
Only one player left. It's the Breach. Gets one, but he's not able to get more, and that's going to be 4-4. All tied up. Full buys for the side of GREC. They have very nice econ right now. Unfortunately for Assumption, that's not the case for them, because they're being forced to contend with a light shield in the hands of one of their players. But it looks like just a mid push here, pretty sizable one of that. Tom's still lurking behind, watching those late flanks. And we'll see if they're able to make anything of it. And they are. Frags get traded out, and it's about 3-2 as 3 members of GREC fall. But Assumption is not able to make any headway onto the actual site itself.
Last player standing.
It's all in the Cypher now. And he's going to get his ultimate up, and he's going to use it, trying to tip the clutches 1v2.
Seconds left.
And JD gets that last frag before Ethan gets his plant off. Playing this round in Assumption's favor at now 5-4. Ultimate out. They can get the plant off here. Will they go for it? Connor gets one on someone on the Breach trying to use his econ, but Payton is not able to plant that bomb as he's quickly felled.
One enemy remaining.
That's gonna be a wipe. I think this Assumption fall quickly. Connor rushes in. The sheriff. Kill go for his util. Jet dashes out. Tries to get a pick there. Smokes off target safety. Tom finds one mid. Can pull some players off of the right hold.
Spike down A.
One trades there. His Payne's gonna fall, and in turn, so will the other. Breach. Ethan finds one more on the Jet.
Rip and tear. Thorns are alive.
Tom falls. As Jaden ults into that A site and rushes a plant down. Smoke goes off in Cypher's face. He knows that they planted on this A site. Now it's just a matter of getting them to pretty much just die.
Last player standing.
Jaden falls, plays aggressive with the sheriff there. And the shorty is gonna kill Ethan, letting that end in the favor of GREC.
Last round in the half.
Last round before the half, we'll see if somebody can draw this to even, or if they're going to be on the losing side of this one. Assumption to show some initial aggression towards that A side, but then the backs off in favor of a mid push. Cypher aware of Tom's presence. Payne gets the plant off. And now it's just a mess of util. Breach ult goes live. 3 of Assumption fall. And it's just up to Tom, and he finds 2. In the clutch situation, can he pull through here? And he does! To draw that safely into a nice 6-6 split. Now, although this is an attacker-sided map, we'll see how Assumption does on their defense on this. Connor falls, so does Ethan. But Payne gets one in return. Payne finds a second. 2-on-3 now. Or not 2-on-3, 3-on-3 now.
Right there.
They do have control of this B site, and Assumption's going to have to go opt for a retake, and Payne is at 10 HP. We'll see if they're able to pull this one out or not. Tom gets one. Tom's gonna fall. First don't fake. First don't fake. Payne narrowly gets shot there. Assumption is going to have to go for pistols on the second round as Vandal's being bought already by GREC. They're definitely looking to win this round and win it hard. Assumption with a little death ball push down mid, but they've left their site completely open here. Jaden falls. Now in a 4v5 retake versus real guns in the hands of Vandals. We'll see if Assumption is able to make anything of this. Connor finds one. Tom blinded. He's gonna fall. 3v3. 2v3. Oh, unfortunate. Payne is not able to get that aimed in time, and the 5 health will live, and he'll get the clutch for his 4K. Definitely looking tough for Assumption here. I mean, no real kill leaders on Assumption. Everyone really having an even game, but they're just getting, and it's honestly very similar to GREC, but they're just one standout player. The Jet there just really performing. 21 kills in 14 rounds, at least 2 per round. Very good performance. And now they push down mid. If Assumption had opted for the little death ball, it might have gone better for them. But now both teams are equipped with. Both teams are equipped. Peyton's getting pushed here. I don't think he realizes the Jet's on him like that though. Oh, he does now, but the plant goes down regardless. Connor finds one. Peyton shot with his util out. Now they're on the retake. 4 versus 2. And that's going to be a round for Assumption. And all they have to do now is make it to the diffuser. Peyton with an interesting choice of equipment, only opting for the shorty. He's gonna play his corners with it, see if he can get anything out of it. Tom getting heavy damage in there. Cause him to rotate here. Pity gets 1. Pity gets 2! Picks up the Phantom. Gets 2 more for the 4K. Insane gameplay from Peyton there, really. Going from the shorty to the 4-piece, picking up Tom's Phantom to finish the job there. I think it was Tom. I don't actually know who died, to be honest, but it was the Oni Phantom. So where's the Oni Phantom on the Connor is already dead though. Jaden finds one. Tom's in trouble though. but not more so than Ethan or Peyton as they both fall. As a little someone lurking in the corner there. 2 versus 3.
I know exactly where you are.
Tom and Jaden gonna get spotted out by that Cypher ultimate though. They're gonna have to play accordingly. Spike down in the A site. Tom finds one. Tom dies. Jaden gets the refrag. Jaden gets the second refrag for his 4K. And for the round, putting Assumption at 3 in a row here so far on defense.
Last place. Too often. No charges. Last place.
Get out of my way.
Jaden already finds one, but Connor falls. That's very early games happening.
One enemy remaining.
Jaden finds one. All in the Cypher now in a 1v4 situation.
Got one. Cage triggered.
That's going to be another round for Assumption. Putting 4 in a row here. 3 points off game. We'll see if they're able to clinch this out.
Let's push out.
Ethan gets one. Ethan gets two.
Spike down B.
He's going to rotate off. Connor finds one though. Another one down there. Gets the ult. Gets the kill. All on this Jet now. 1v4.
Down B.
And that's another round for Assumption here. Putting 5 in a row so far.
Rip and tear.
Pretty hard push out from GREC here. They're really looking to take advantage of this fact that only Tom is on this A site.
Throws our lives. Wall flashing. Good hit. My blind is dead.
Tom's gonna fall. So is Peyton
Exactly where you are.
in their desperation there. Ethan falls as well. Gets the tripwire though. Finds one, almost finds one. It's all on Connor now. Does he have the 1v5 post plant? He does in fact not have it. And he's gonna fall for a flawless round from GREC. have been putting more of a presence. Connor trades his life away, but the Jet's gonna fall. Honestly, if I'm Assumption, I'm taking that. But it's a real quick pivot to a B push here. Tom gets 1. Tom gets 2.
Todos guardias. Go ahead. Stand your ground.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Shut up and let me work.
Peyton's gonna get the clutch. And he's gonna pop that defuse. That's gonna be on match point for Assumption here.
Match point.
Can they bring it home here and get us on our second map?
Don't let up. Cover going out.
Smokes that mid. Lets Connor get into position here. But unfortunately, Assumption's been outgunned here on this A site. But I guess being outgunned doesn't matter when you're just better. Jaden picks up 2 on the defense here. As Assumption has a flank going on here too. Ethan finds it.
Spike down A.
But GRC responds with some kills of their own as they're able to best the flanker.
No peeking.
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
Jaden picks up 2 on the cross angle,
Defenders win.
completing this 4K and ending that first map in Assumption's favor. We'll be right back as we get into the next map selection. And we're back. This one, there we go. On Ascent, old favorite of Assumption. Played this map a good bit in the old map rotation, and it's nice to see it still here. And we're live as Assumption is going to start this round on the offense. Connor just sitting in spawn, deep in thought, contemplating the mysteries of life here. We'll see what he decides the mysteries of life are. And it appears Assumption is opting for an A push here. I said only 2 objectives, so I kind of just have to pick one. In the past, Assumption has met some opposition with trying to take control of this mid area. Speaking of opposition, Jet with the collat onto Peyton and Connor does not spell a good opening round.
One enemy remaining.
And it's all on Jaden. 1v5 with the classic. Does he have this dog in him? Jaden shrinks away from the scan, but the Jet's too good. Picks up the 4th kill with the Sheriff 1-tap. And I won't lie, that was just impressive. Got the double collat, and then 2 more. She was the new sub. Assumption no longer opting for that. Because now they're going to creep up this mid site. Eyes on where that Jet came from too. Not want to get caught up by that again. Jet finds 2 before she falls, putting in this the Omen pushing out into this mid. Find another one. It's all on Jaden once again. He has the spike into Vandal. Can he make it work? Gets 1. Turns around. Shot in the back. And he's gonna fall. Assumption losing these 2 rounds quick off the back of this Jet just fragging out. We'll see if they can get some good picks here. A little sneaky little grenade spot. Not grenade spot, but... Oh yeah. Well, it's not technically a grenade. Gets good damage on... Put some damage on Peyton when the Jet wants to retreat to safety there. But Ethan gets the long shot. And this is Assumption's chance to really put the hurt on GREC here. Unfortunately, Ethan but he gets the kill anyways. Okay, it's all good. Jaden on top of this A heaven here. Here's her. Gets the headshot. It's all on this Omen now. Probably gonna try and save his gun if possible, but it's, you know, I'm not sure if he can really do that. And Ethan gets his third kill of the round and just puts that Omen down. Assumption puts their first round on the board here. Jet ultimate out. Gets a knives down range. Half. Puts Peyton at half health here. But now she has her Vandal. Picks up Connor. Picks up Ethan. Tom can't land the shots. Jaden finds one A site. Tom finds one. Tom finds a second. All of a sudden it's an even game now. Jaden gets one. Peekaboo not shooting. He's going to cost himself a kill there, but he does only have the classic. Didn't want to announce his presence. Gets the kill. But he's reloading, pushing on the side, and Tom gets him. That's going to put that at 2-2 with full buys for Assumption. While GRC is going to have to opt for a save round.
Protect our homeland. Scanning ahead. Revealing area.
Two fall. Jaden and Ethan both pick up one apiece. Flank goes down. Jet's watching it. Finds Tom on the late flank. Jay's holding the angle. But he's going to fall off in favor of a smoke.
One enemy remaining.
All in the KI now as a barrage of kills happen out. Ethan in a clutch situation.
Scanning ahead. There they are.
KI's defusing now. He doesn't have the angle. And he gets the defuse off. Ethan just not properly in position to watch that bomb. And his team's going to pay the price for it.
Come into the unknown.
Finds one onto Ethan with a quick double shot of the Outlaw. But he's getting pushed. Double flash though. Neither player can see. And Peyton has it with the shorty in the end. Payne's gonna fall though. Four v three. Not in something's favor here, but the jet is gone. Can they make anything of this? One's creeping out on Connor's right. Does he know he's there? But Tom gets it instead. Jaden commits his ultimate. Some pre-firing.
Last player standing.
It's all on Jaden. He's going for the plant. Gets it off. He's flashed though, and he's not going to make it out.
Revealing area.
Get out of my way.
Ultimate's going out from both teams. Jet picks up 3, 4. 4 and the KO. And the ace for Jet is going to pick up,
You should have seen your faces.
absolutely fragging the Assumption roster. And timeout from Assumption as they want some time to regroup after the dominant performance from this Jet.
Here. Here. Here.
And back in this. Starts with a quick kill from the Jet onto Connor. As the Jet continues to increase the impact she has on this game.
Spike down.
That's one onto Jaden too. Payton grabs the bomb, but he's not. Is he able to? They're pushing up on him. Turns away for the flash. Now Assumption is in a tough position here. It's all on Ethan with the outlaw, and he's not able to do anything there.
The Scanning ahead. There they are.
Assumption pushing up this mid site. Jet is not there for one, so they're making pretty good progress.
Blocking sight.
Jet finds one onto Tom. Then has the flank with the op. But Peyton's gonna call her name and she's gonna fall. Unable to get his weapon out in time. Jaden gets one, 2 on 3.
Scanning ahead.
Last player standing. 30 seconds left.
Seven two. Hey Manny.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
All on Ethan now. And he's gonna fall, and Jet picks up another 4K. Assumption's creeping up on this A site. Some long was held there though. Either wants her shots here. Connor falls to Sova. Jay gets the refrag. Jin falls as well.
Shadows traveling.
Thirty
Spike
seconds
carrier
left.
is dead.
Last player standing. Spike
I
down
have the
A.
spike. Revealing area. Spike planted.
That's gonna be a lost round for Assumption.
Last round before the switch.
We'll be right back.
You should run. Spike planted. Last player standing.
I can't use that.
Switching sides.
New round, new half as we've swapped sides. We'll see if the new side is able to give Assumption any kind of edge here. Connor falls. Payne's also going to fall as well, as it's up to Jaden to defend this A side now. Gets two. Tom gets one of his own.
Last player
1-on-1, him versus the Jet now.
remaining.
Jet's absolutely lethal with his Sheriff. Peeking here is very, very brave from him. And he's going to fall.
Gun here.
Assumption having to defend this A side here. Good damage on the Jet, but not enough to finish anything. Jaden gets two. Jaden gets a third with the Frenzy. Jaden's gonna fall though.
Last player standing.
It's all Connor and Gengar in an isolated 1v1. Does he have that dog in him? Shoots the window, fakes that he's rotating, and gets the kill. Great round from Connor there. Lurking in a corner, the KO finds one onto Jaden. And then we use that instead of putting the door onto this A site. Corner falls, so does Peyton. It's all on Ethan now. Does he have the 1v5 dog in him?
A fine death.
He got his one. Can he get more? He cannot get more. That's 11-4. Something's taking an absolute beating on this map. Connor gets one. Connor gets two. Peyton falls.
Down A.
Connor gets a third. Almost gets a fourth. And now GREC are left with 2 players to attempt to push this site.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
Gets his one. Now it's isolated 1v1. Can Ethan win this? Sheriff, 25 shield in the dream versus Vandal no shield. He has the time. It's all about finding the right angle. Can he get it done? He's gonna be ready for it. And he's not ready for it. He's gonna fall. That's gonna be match point for GRC. Will they bring this to a map 3? Or is Assumption gonna make a hell of a run? My bad. I didn't know you guys could hear me eat chips. I'm gonna stop eating chips now. This mic is so good, dude. It's not even good. It just picks up everything. Just gonna find one onto Tom. Ethan's sitting in the back of sight, but they know he's here. He turns at the wrong time and he misses his angle. Now it's up for a retake. It's only Connor and Peyton alive. Connor has ultimate available to him, and they're on match point. So
Last player standing.
he's got to frag out here. The 1v5 to save the map. Does he have that dog in him? He turns around at the absolute worst possible moment.
Hackers win.
That's Valorant timing for you right there. Hold the angle a bit, turn around perhaps check a corner, boom, peeking you. And we'll be right back as we get into our third map. And we're back on Fracture this time for our map 3. We'll see if Assumption is able to hold this down or if they're going to lose in their third map. First game was very close. Second game was kind of a just jet killing everyone game. We'll see if this is any better. Assumption is going to start their round on the attacking side as they start heading across the zip lines to get into the various points of entry.
All missiles away. Locating target.
Connor and Ethan making noise, trying to draw out their attention. Meanwhile, Peyton and Jaden on the flank here, getting control of some of those A sites sideways. But the rest of his team is pushing B site. Connor's gonna fall though, as Jet has the flank. Does he know about the other person though? He doesn't. Ethan gets the kill.
All missiles away.
Ethan's gonna follow, unable to win his gunfight. Payne going for his plant. Tom with the cover. Bomb is down though. Payton falls. Tom gets the long range pick. Jaden backs off. Gets one more. All on Jaden though. He's gonna have to run for this. And the defuse is gonna go out. That's gonna be first round 1 for GREC.
My smokes can block the enemy's line of sight. Once they're blind,
This time, Assumption is harder committing to one specific entry point, as they just have a bunch of, all of them lined up outside this A site. Jet finds one. Absolute bloodbath, but it's going to end in going 3 for 3 as both players are left with 2 alive. Tom sees the arm, gets the peek, but the Spectre spray from Killjoy is going to opt for the win. And to put GREC 2-0 to start this round. This time, Assumption opting for a more split approach. We'll see if they have any success with this. Connor's gonna fall. Payton finds one onto the Jet. And now they have A-site control here. But can they do anything with it? Spike down 4v3 post plant for assumption. This is a winning position for them.
Enemy down. One enemy remaining. Triple kill. Huh, looks like I was the smarter one. My ultimate is ready. Yes, daily tactics would only work for so long. Quick peeks now.
Spike planted.
Here.
Last player standing. You should run. Last player standing.
There we go. Sorry about that. Some technical difficulties with the microphone happened. But that's pretty much going to go 1 for 1 as both teams, in my absence, have won a round. Something trying to force their way through this A side hole. Jet peeks, puts shots on, but dashes to safety. Gets one into Ethan. But Jaden gets one into her. Connor finds one on the right side, but not gets enough shots on the kill. Connor does find two, gets one with the util, one with the gun though. Ultimate out. Running low on timer though. He's gonna miss with it. But Spike is down. All they gotta do is hold right now.
Dim beacon out of charges. Open up the sky.
Just playing this very long, using those safe long angles to contest this. All on Jaden now. Uses ultimate to kill one more. Does he have the end for this? Molly out is going to prevent any chance of defusing, and he should win on time here. He needs to run. Just barely makes it out. Good round for Assumption. Going to pull it up to 3-3. Anyways, once again, Assumption is opting for this A push, but Jet this time seems to be trying to wait out those two late flickers. And she gets one immediately onto Tom. But Assumption does take advantage of her absence to push through this little A hallway. Jay gets one. Blinded, can't see anything. See the Jet now, though, but is unable to land any shots. Ethan gets one, though. Perma blinded, though. And that's going to be another one round for Assumption. Now in the lead here. Some good technical gameplay there, getting the plant off, even with almost the whole team being up. This time Assumption opting for a B push, currently completely uncontested. But it looks like Brim is going to rotate to try and patch up some of their weaknesses there. No util being expended though. Util still going out. And she's going to die for her late util placement. Jet is on that flank. Tom knows she's coming. Jet's going to instead opt for a rotate on the other side though. And now it's just a matter of Assumption holding this down. 5v3, they have man advantage, they have time advantage. Jaden finds one and Connor falls, putting it back down to 4-2. But Jet gets one more, puts it on to 3-2. Dashes into the smoke, gets shot behind by Tom. It's all on this last player. And he's going to fall. That's another round for Assumption. Split, such an interesting map here with the zipline placement, really allowing you to just pinch her in on these sites and get from both sides. Watch your step. Anyway, once again, they're watching. And Jet gets two on the Connor and Tom, but Connor does refrag onto the breach. But again, Assumption's going to use this opportunity to get a fast push on the A hallway instead of having to fight for it like usual. Blind out, almost kills one. Heavy damage though. But Jet has the flank, but the doors close on her. Just gonna fall, but not without getting her the third kill. All on Payton now in a 1v2 situation, and he's unfortunately just not gonna have that kill.
for a field test.
JD under fire is ulting. Almost shoots her out of the sky, but she's gonna get the kill. And on low health, she's gonna have to make her retreat. Connor shoots down the Killjoy ultimate. Reception is going to rotate to his A push, not really feeling like they have the proper tools or pressure to get into A. Plant going down from Peyton, but he's going to get interrupted. Ethan finds one. Shots up from Tom, but nothing connects. Bot is out. Ethan watching the flank there. Gets the jet on the flank. Gets the Killjoy. Gets the Teo. 4K for Ethan. Does he have the ace in him?
All missiles away.
Ethan wants this. Give him his acing 10. And he doesn't get it. At the last second, he's felled. No ace for Ethan, but a fantastic round nonetheless from him.
Placing sentry.
So it's already gotten their points needed to at least come out in half. Everything else is gravy at this point. Jed is going for that flank. Jaden's ready for her though, but it's gonna be Ethan that winds up with a kill instead. Connor gets one.
Go ahead. Stand your ground.
Plant's going out. 3-on-3. Spike is down. 2 versus 3 though. They're gonna have to hold this a man down. Appearing to be trying to play up Peyton's util here. Goes into his little map last second. Very unfortunate timing for Ethan there, and he's gonna fall as well. And that's gonna be another round 1 for GREC. Still down 1, but if they're able to close this out, nice even, it's the best case scenario for them and one they'll take happily.
Last round in the half.
No point saving. Spend it all.
Early picks this time as Connor and Peyton move to creep up on this A side, but Tom gets one onto the jet. That's a very huge pick for them, as that jet is so much of GREC's fragging power. In the molly though, Connor's on 2 health. It's absolutely lit up and does not fall. Peyton finds one. Killjoy ultimate outcome from Tom is coming. Peyton finds one. 3v1 situation. Killjoy ultimate about to go off. So he used to make himself scarce. Tom finds his last one to put himself tied with Jaden for kills, and that's going to go 5-7 with a slight lead for Assumption going into their defensive half. Assumption lining up for just a really hard A push here. Or not Assumption, GREC is lining up for a really hard A push here. Fortunately, only 2 members of Assumption have elected to hold this A site, and they're pushing the other way. 2 death balls coming out on either side, but they've picked wrong on both regards. And they're going to do a full rotate all through their spawn. But GRC has already claimed control of this site. And they're all there. It's an absolute slaughter here. 3 of Assumption falls. 4 of Assumption falls. It's all on Ethan in a 1v4 post-plant situation. Finds one. Get any more.
All missiles away.
Going for frags here, but he's not unable to get any. That's going to be a round for the GREC. Once again, GRC is going to opt for a death ball. And the Assumption is going to cede control A site here as they gather for a retake. Behind the box. And he's going to fall. Crazy flick there onto Ethan. And it's now Tom is in a 1v3.
Planted. Good.
That's going to be all tied up as GREC claims their second round of the half.
Placing sentry. Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade. Bomb buddy out.
And it looks like GRC is hard pivoting to this B-side push. Only 2 members of Assumption on it, but Tom finds one. Jaden finds one of his own as well. Payton finds 2. It's all on the brim now. Not brim, breach. Can he hold it down?
Concussing.
30 seconds left.
Spike planted.
He has the bomb down, but can Assumption make anything of this? Flash out of his mind. Get shot through there, and he's gonna fall. And Assumption is gonna get those points as well with that defuse.
Current out. Alarm bot out. Placing swarm grenade. Bomb buddy out.
Bomb buddy out. Connor's gonna use that time to grab the orb.
Grenade.
Shots going out. Just trying to keep them here. Connor finds 1, but he's blind. He's gonna have to retreat there. And they take their pick and they retreat the angle.
Here comes the fire.
Connor finds 1.
Last player standing.
All on Ukyo. He's clutched these before. Can he do it again? That's the question.
Seconds left.
All missiles away.
Flawless.
That's to be a flawless round for Assumption as Connor picks up his 4K. Putting that to 9-7. And we get into this.
Get out of my way.
Knives out for Jet. Ultimate is down. Is active for her as they rush into this B site. Page's gonna miss some shots and just gonna make quick work of him. But Ethan gets the refrag.
Spike planted.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out. Grenade.
Jaden gets. I don't know how that hit him, to be honest, but Jaden gets 1. Unfortunately, there's still 1 more in.
Launching smoke.
Going for the defuse here.
One enemy remaining.
Well,
Last player standing.
Does he have time for the defuse? Nah, he does not. Jaden falls. Thomas the long angle here. Are they gonna push into him? Nope. Connor playing aggressive here. Off the back of the flash, picks up 3, picks up 4.
Spike down.
It's all on this Jet now. They know where Jet is. And that's Connor's ace.
Here.
Very close game 3, 8-10. Really could be anyone's game. Assumption. The both teams have won 3 on this map, but Connor finds 1 with the ultimate. Tom finds 1, and he's gonna fall to the sheriff. Jaden has the angle, but he's kind of in a dangerous position here. But the Jets must be a more dangerous one, and she's gonna fall. Jaden gets a second. Jaden gets a third. Jaden gets a fourth. And that is 8-11, putting Assumption two points away from closing the lid on this series.
Cut him down to size.
Tom's gonna reveal his presence, and he's gonna have to back out. But they're pushing him pretty aggressively here. He might not have time. But Jaden has time to pick up 2, and that's even on the round there. 3-3, but Assumption is going to be in the post plant, and they're going to have to wait out this Killjoy ultimate. It's just such a little corner there. He's going to find Connor. And Payton falls as well. Ethan's in a tough position here. Can he make it out? He knows he's there, and he's just going to be the third person to fall in the container to the breach. Breach there putting half of his kills in that round. And GREC has really shown that they do not want to lose this game, and they're willing to fight for it.
All missiles away.
Smoke's going out onto the B side here. Tom lays eyes on the Killjoy. Fall to the Jet. 2v4, and they know where both are coming from.
Spike planted.
Ethan firing, just trying to get maybe some random spray headshots, and to help them in what is a pretty losing position. It seems Payton has recognized that, and he's opting to save his money, as Tom is quite econ deficient. So if you can buy for Tom, that'd be very helpful. Playing for some exit picks. Paints the gun. Almost gets the kill. Gets one, does not get the other. Ethan could luckily buy Tom here. And he will.
All missiles away.
10-11.
Drone going out. Two suppressed.
Spots out 2 agents. But Jet gets the pick. So Ethan's gonna fall and she's gonna get to reposition herself. And they pivot towards a potential A site hold here.
Spike planted.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out. Grenade. Satchel out. Satchel out. My double stand.
Tom gets 1. Jet's gonna fall. Can I get the defuse off?
Enemy remaining.
He eats the grenade damage. Pros don't fake. And he gets the defuse. Assumption goes to match point here. Can they close it out?
Match point.
Turn out. Placing swarm grenade. Placing alarm bot.
Two players from Assumption challenging this Jet here. Tom almost gets. Tom is ultimate out. Misses all the knives though, and the flank from the rest of Assumption really trying to shut down this Jet.
Stim beacon here. Launching smoke.
Killjoy out on that B side. Let's Assumption freely rotate to hold this A. But they're currently smoked off. They're still gonna have to make a run at this.
All missiles away.
Spike planted.
Connor gets one with the ultimate, and he's in.
Out of charges.
Connor gets one more. Or not one more. Ethan gets one more. And he's gonna bait out the ultimates there.
Stim beacon down.
One enemy remaining.
Grenade is live.
One enemy remaining.
He gets 4, and Tom is at 1 health. And he gets his ace. An insane save there. And we'll be right back, but this time out. John, when's the last time someone played Pop Guard? When you played Pop Guard against me? Well, last time you see someone play Pop Guard? Yeah.
Well, when was the last time? What deck were they playing?
He's playing the Warlock deck with the stuff.
The like bad stuff or the like?
Yeah. Oh no, I mean no good stuff, but yeah.
Like good stuff, but all the stuff that makes me want to blow my brain.
Yeah. Anyways, Assumption on their match point here. However, it's also match point to bring this into overtime, and Payne's gonna fall. Ethan gets the refrag, but Connor falls as well.
Smoke's down. Molly.
3 versus 4 for Assumption here. Tom does not have a primary either. And just solely to the Sheriff. The Sheriff can put in some serious work. Ethan finds one.
Spike down B. Spike planted.
Spike is down. 2v3 situation. Gets the bot.
Last player.
Tom looks away at the crucial moment there. And Ethan falls, and that's going to be brought into overtime.
Switching sides. Overtime.
This place is nice, but not nice enough to die in. Let's win and get out of here.
Jet wants these early picks here by Dish. Can she get them?
Spike down A.
Absolutely not.
Here.
As 2 of Assumption fall out here, and they're just gonna play around guarding Spike here. Very bad situation for Assumption to be in here.
One enemy remaining.
And that's going to be a very quick round 1 for GREC. We'll see if they can
Match point.
end it here, or if we're going to go to another point.
Locating targets.
Assumption playing this,
Drone is down.
and it looks like they're going to push. They're on a B push here. Payton and Ethan falls, but Connor grabs 2 of his own. Currently under Tom as they go through that rotate to push the north side of B site.
Turret's destroyed.
And they're going to rotate towards that A site.
Fully smoked.
Smoking off those potential midpoints as well. Just trying to seal this off entirely.
Out of charges.
30 seconds left.
Molly.
Bomb is down. Assumption needs to win this if they want to bring this into super overtime. Jet's gonna fall.
Go ahead. Stand your ground.
One enemy.
The random shot through the smoke finds one from Jaden. And Jaden picks up the second to confirm that, and he'll get them with that defuse. And that's going to be back in overtime. You must win by 2 points. You cannot win by 1. So we might be here for a while. And I am paid hourly, so. Assumption on offense now. Get ready to push this A site, but they have pincer effectively.
All missiles away.
Util out as they're running up here. Payne's planning. And they're just going to walk and try and play this long. Connor gets one. It's all onto this brim, and he's going to fall. And now it's Assumption's match point. Now the shoe is on the other foot. Can GRC save themselves here, or is this going to be Assumption's round and Assumption's series? It all comes down to this. Something creeping up on this A-side hallway. Just looking for any pick. Big push here. Assumption needs to rotate, but they're not actually exactly sure how many are here. Playing it slow. GREC not wanting to make any mistakes here at this crucial venture. And they got one on the corner. Very big pick for GRC there. As they get that, and they just run with it. And they rotate all the way over to B site. Trying to get that alternate angle. But they know they're there as the util goes out. Tom hiding in his smoke here. Shot far from Jet, but there's 3 people on there. Sees the gun right, calls it out, Jaden gets him. Jet's down. It's all, he's clutched it before. Can he clutch it again? Gets one. 1-on-1 now. Ultimate's out.
All missiles away.
And he's just so good at stalling for time here. But it doesn't matter, he can't get the wall bang! And Jaden's gonna get it in the end! 29 kills, the clutch defuse. And every member of Assumption was just yelling out of that box that is near me. And an absolutely amazing game from both sides here. Just an incredible game from Assumption. Well, that has been Assumption Valorant. I'm your caster, Daniel. Great best of 3. I believe that brings us, what's our record now? Some positive. We've won most of our games. But that's been Assumption Valorant. We'll see you guys Monday for Smash. Can we get a hound? Yeah. We can get a hound, yeah.